Hey, you guys, welcome back, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Naughty crew. We got stuff to get into. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It shows Naughty, bring you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. And to see my vlogging, I do it mainly on the free apps, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you name it, we on it. So please make sure you're following me. Follow me. We are going to be at Mardi Gras this weekend, so I want to share my travels with you. All right. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. Hey, Kim. Hey, Boom. Hope you enjoying that new purse. All right. But we got some stuff to get into, Larry Crew. Ray J, you got some explaining to do, brother. Okay. Now, Ray J has recently sat down with Vlad, the Culture Vulture TV. And he had the nerve to bring up Tupac. Hold on. Let me get a little higher. See if I can get higher in the interview. All right, and we're gonna go over some snippets, but Suge Knight has come for his throat. Hey, honey, calling out his lies. All right, and in him calling out his lies, he also alluded to Ray J having something to do with Whitney being deleted too soon from us. Okay, let's just call it what it is, and let's not forget it's been whispers of him having something to do with Wendy. We're gonna get into all that. I'm gonna break it down for you. All right, so please make sure you are thumbs up in the video, sharing out my content, and if you're not subscribed, you crazy. Okay, because we talk about the latest and the greatest over here, and we don't live in Orlando, Delulu. We look in facts. All right, let's just say Ray J's behavior has been very unhinged lately. Okay, a lot of suicidal attempts. All right, a lot of erratic behavior. Gaslighting his children after him and Princess had a fight. Okay, his womanizing everywhere. His alleged drug use. All right, him getting into conflict with Lemon Pepper Stepper from Zeus Network, okay? And let's not talk about, we can also talk about his kind of failed network attempt. And he's falling out with everyone, everywhere. What is going on? So first, I'm gonna start off with the Vlad TV interview. And he had something to say about Suge Knight and supporting Tupac, the Tupac beef with Biggie. Let's hear what he had to say. Everything we discuss here falls under fair use commentary, okay? Sorry. I'm sorry if y'all hearing that. Okay, here we go. Fair use, fair use, fair use. So here's one snippet from the interview. Let me manipulate this a little bit, Naughty Crew, so we can, because you know that Vlad is petty as they come, okay? And I'm only going to show
Death Row
and then
when Tupac
audio
signed.
What changed?
Yeah, when he started, being part of the mix. Now you got the superstar, along with Snoop and Dre and everyone else. But Tupac had a very interesting type of fame that I don't think anyone really had, ever.
Well, I just feel like when you get around Suge, Suge is really the person in the studio, like giving you your inspiration, especially in that kind of like intense, like vital beef moment of wherever Pac was in his life on whatever he had to get off his chest, as far as whether it was the naysayers or whether, you know, whatever somebody did to him or whatever was going on. And Suge supported that in a way where you feel unstoppable, you know, and a lot of things, like anytime I've been in the studio with Suge, he always kind of broke down like what niggas should talk about on songs and stuff and how it should be said pretty much in songs. So that's just my experience with Suge, because I was always with him. Now you got Dr. Dre and Snoop, everybody, they do their own songs. Suge not in the studio, you know what I'm saying? But every session I've been in with Simon, he always really pretty much gave you the experience first, where we went on like a week and a half crazy run, just living crazy. And then you go to the studio and you talk about it and you like sing about it or whatever.
Yeah, I got a chance to talk to Suge for the first time a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, for the first time?
First time. I've always said that I'm never going to talk to Suge, but over time I said, well, why am I on this high horse right now? Like,
yeah, why you didn't want to talk to him?
I just felt like so many bad things happened around Suge that I was sort of concerned about being around that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always kind of kept my distance. Even when me and Suge, when he was out, we'd be in the same room and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm like, I know.
You was scared, Vlad. That's what it is. You scared of Suge. Okay, thumbs up this video. You scared of Suge. You talk about you don't like his energy. He's such a fed. Thumbs up the video. And the nerve, like, how dare Ray J go and sit down with Vlad TV? That just goes to show how desperate Ray J is to be successful. But Vlad, you a hoe. He's a scaredy pants. That's all that is. He's scared of Suge. Oh, I had a chance to speak with Suge. I wasn't even going to talk to him. But why did you? Because you were culture vulture. And you want the tea for your channel. Because you done had Keepy D on and all these other people. For the life of me, I don't know why these people sit down with Vlad TV. I don't.
No, he knows who I am.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm like, I'm just not going to talk to him because I've just had too many people that had bad experiences. But then I remember I was on Drink Champs and I mentioned that and Nori was like, well, what about the people that had good experiences like Ja Rule or Gotti? And he's naming more and more people. And I'm like, okay, that's a good point. Maybe I need to get off my high horse at one point. And we talked.
How?
You know, a couple times actually. And we might do something together.
That's dope. Yeah, I talk to Suge all the time.
Yeah. Interesting guy.
Yeah.
Interesting guy. Very unique.
Okay. So, on the tail end of that, because of that conversation that Ray J sat down with Vlad TV, Suge was not having it. Suge was not having it. Okay. And shout out to the Art of Dialogue for this clip. Let's hear what Suge have to say.
Interesting things that you guys put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story. When it comes to the part where you talk about Left Eye had a problem, he died because of me, that's a lie. But let's talk about some facts. Whitney Houston, it's on your hands. I remember the conversation when she thought her life was in the toilet. She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me.
Okay, you heard it. Y'all heard it correct? Y'all heard it correct? I'm going to start it over. We got to catch every bit of this tea, Naughty Crew. Please thumbs up the video. Okay, it is going down between Suge Knight and Ray J. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Vlad TV for my first post. Everything we discuss here falls under fair use commentary. Come on, Suge.
I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story. When it comes to the part where you talk about Left Eye had a problem, he died because of me, that's a lie. But let's talk about some facts. Whitney Houston, it's on your hands. I remember the conversation when she thought her life was in the toilet. She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me. Next thing you know, she's dead. You brag about all these phone calls recorded. You brag about how Snoop tell you and told you he's a part of the people who put bread to kill Pac. That's why I say don't mention Tupac's name in none of your interviews, because you fuck with the motherfucker Snoop who said he had something to do with it. So Snoop was involved in killing hip-hop's best all-time artist. You was involved in killing the best female vocalist that ever did it, Whitney Houston.
Wow.
So to get your ratings to go up for Love and Hip Hop, wherever the fuck that is, or wherever you guys got to do to be relevant, talk about that. That alone, speaking volumes. I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys can put together and tell your story.
Okay, so Suge made reference to a lot there. He brought up Left Eye, him lying on Left Eye. He also brought up Tupac. And Suge, during the full interview, you got to go over to Art of the Dialogue to catch the full phone conversation. He also said, like, Ray J out here lying. He's saying he was in rooms with Tupac and Ray J wasn't even of age. Okay, he was a youngster. So Suge said, "I'll call Cap. Ray J, go sit your ass down and."
You want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts?
Suge said, "Bring the receipts." All right. So on the tail end of this, you have Suge Knight Jr., Suge's son, out here threatening Ray J. Ooh, I'm sorry it took me so long, y'all, but I had to piece it together. Like, oh, this where this came from. Yeah, so Baby Suge came out and pretty much threatened to put the paws on Ray J. Please thumbs up the video, okay? We are getting to the root of the rooter over here, okay? Suge Knight is not playing with Ray J, and Ray J better go sit down and stop with his lies. I been knew Ray J was a liar, though. I been knew he was a gaslighter. Ray J is a narcissist, and he full of bull swinky. Even, and please don't get me wrong, Naughty Crew. Even with his suicide attempts, I just feel like he is playing with mental illness, and I don't like that. I don't like when people play around with that, because there's really people out here that feel that low about themselves that they want to take their life. And normally people, when they're in that state of mind, they just do it for the most part, right? But Ray J be playing. So here is Baby Suge calling out Ray J. Shout out.
All these little messages. So real quick, I'm gonna get to the point. Hey Ray J, real quick, bro. How about we set up this fade? Let's do the Suge J versus Ray J fight. Let's get straight to it, because you want to talk about my family. You want to spread out lies. Let's run that. Suge J versus Ray J. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been homeschooled all your whole life, bro. I graduated from Crenshaw. I don't think you're ready for this, but you know what? I'm gonna call you out on that. It's a real West Coast fade. I'm gonna really whip that ass. I ain't the Combs, my night. Trust me.
Now he not the Combs. Combs brother. Baby Suge said y'all light in the ears, baby. Y'all light in the ears. Y'all on some. He called you a privileged Nepo baby, Ray J. Okay, so then Suge Knight's son posted, "If I win, Brandy has to go on a date with me." Child, this is a picture of them back in the day. The shade is real, okay? The beef is getting hot. He said, "I ain't on no cones by this shit, ninja. You ain't gonna get the best of me." To be quite honest, I don't even feel like Ray J is a real gang member. I think it's all cap. All right, so let's take a trip down memory lane, okay? Because these rumors are getting louder and louder when it comes to Ray J being connected to Whitney Houston and also Wendy Williams, right? So I found a blind item for you. Here we go. Please thumbs up the video. Your girl did some research and we digging some things up. Okay, so what is Suge Knight talking about him being connected to Whitney Houston? As you all know, they were dating for a short time. I always kind of thought they were an odd couple. You know what I mean? But Ray J is a clout chaser. He's a clout chaser, bottom line. All right, let's hear what this TikToker has to say.
Ray J was just accused of pushing a substance binge on Wendy Williams, but according to this new blind item, he was allegedly the man that supplied Whitney Houston with the substances that made her pass away. And if you recall, there was a blind item earlier this month that alleged that Ray J was also sleeping with Whitney Houston. And the related headline reads, Stunna Girl accuses Ray J of pushing substance binge on Wendy Williams. She ain't been the same since. Rapper Stunna Girl recently made an alarming allegation against Ray J. The 25-year-old accused the One Wish singer of encouraging Wendy Williams to consume substances amid the fallout.
I remember when Stunna Girl made this accusation, and I kind of brushed it off, like, because she was like exposing everybody, Zeus Network, then Ray J. And the reason why she exposed Ray J is because their business dealings fell awry. Like they just fell through, and they did not pan out. But you know, when a woman's fed up, a scorned woman, we already know they'll expose everybody.
From their business relationship allegedly going sour. Stunna Girl addressed Ray J, 43, in a post uploaded to her Instagram story yesterday, Monday, June 24th, writing, "Instead of constantly being worried about me, Ray J needs to focus on what he did to Wendy Williams. She ain't been the same since you took her on that substance binge gang."
She ain't been the same. Now, Wendy getting her right mind back, Naughty Crew. Wendy getting her right mind back. And just like she exposed her son, you think she'll expose Ray J too? I'm just saying, Naughty Crew, it all seems to me
that's suspicious. That's weird.
All right, and remember, Ray J was supposedly the last one with Whitney at the hotel room, and I was trying to find it for you, but there's footage of him running from the hotel room, right? But what about at her funeral, how he was acting? Let's check this out. I can't play it because it's music. That's Ray J right there, putting the hand on the casket. Let me back it up. Look at Ray J. Look at how he acting. This is Whitney's funeral. He was just distraught. Okay? What was all that for? What was all that emotion for, Ray J? Who's this? Shout out to World Star Vivo for this footage. What you so distraught for, Ray J? And then after that, he went on to do interviews, basically disparaging Whitney, trying to deny the relationship. Basically, he tried to make it seem like Whitney was at his whim, and he really didn't have to be with her. Y'all remember that? Hey, Nichelle. Hey, Mr. Murph. Remember when ninjas would show up at your door if they had beef? Now they want to make idle threats on the internet. They all wanksters. It's a joke. They all wanksters. They all punks. All right? Now, let's move on to other odd behavior of Ray J that I found kind of odd. When he threatened suicide a couple of times, right? But never followed through or anything. Did he ever get any help for his mental? I feel like he uses suicide like the boy who cried wolf. You understand? And please do not take me wrong, Naughty Crew. I'm not trying to disparage anyone with mental illness, but I just really feel like Ray J weaponizes mental illness and he uses it to garner attention, which I think is just insane. It's not good. That's not cool. It's not cool. So he's more than weird. He's washed up, actually, and he's trying to do anything to stay relevant. Him and his thirsty ass wife, Princess. I said it. I don't care. I said it. She has a lot of misplaced anger, and it's her own darn fault. Okay, because you knew who you married. You knew he was a player out here, and he was a bed hopper, and you married him anyway, and his mama warned you. So I don't feel bad for what Princess is going through at the end of the day. And I can state my opinion because y'all put y'all business on the intranet, on Beyonce's intranet, so I will say what I want. So this is the first time he threatened to commit suicide. Please thumbs up the video. All right. Shout out to, what is this? Telegraphy. Ray J threatens to commit suicide through some disturbing posts on social media. Ray J made a series of alarming Instagram posts expressing suicidal thoughts. If it wasn't for my children, I would jump and die tonight, he wrote in a video where he is seen from a height. A source told TMZ that he was drunk, and when he posted the messages, and wife Princess Love eventually convinced him to delete them. He does these things to garner attention. The source further stated that Ray J, whose real name is William Ray Norwood Jr., was just making a mess on social media and not asking for help at the hospital. Exactly. His original disturbing post included a photo of his feet dangling over a high point with a caption, "Should I just jump and end it all now?" And so here's the post. Meanwhile, he went on to write another disturbing post on his Insta story, trying to understand maybe this life was an illusion. Maybe the next life was my true reality, he wrote. Here's the other post. A source claimed he made the post while on holiday in Mexico with his wife and their children, Melody 4 and Epic 2. His disturbing message comes weeks after he and Kris Jenner chose one of 3 X tapes he made with Kim Kardashian to be released as an adult film in 2007. The artist said that Kim's mother and manager saw the 3 X tapes and decided to release one that was shot at a resort in Cabo San Lucas. Ray J said that 2 of the adult films were shot in Cabo San Lucas and one was filmed in Santa Barbara, California. In an interview with Daily Mail in May, Ray J claimed the infamous X tape had been released as an alum by Kim herself, who also kept her only copy hidden in a Nike shoebox under her bed alongside other X tapes that she did with it. In the Instagram clip, Ray J said Jenner has been working on getting the tape ready for release with Vivid Video. All right, we know the whole story about that. And, he revealed that Kris knew about it. But those tapes started to affect his life. All right, guys. Those tapes started to affect his life to the point where his daughter tried to enroll in a very prominent school and was rejected as a result of Ray J behavior, That's not the only time he threatened it. And this second time was very, very telling. Because he took to Instagram once again, but the message behind it was like, whoa. Let me see. Let me try to make this bigger, Naughty Crew, so I can read it. I'll share it so it's on the screen. But y'all remember this post? Let me pull it up on my phone. Because my eyes is bad. I can't see that, Naughty Crew. Please thumbs up the video. Okay, here it is. So in that post, I felt like there was a lot of innuendos that alluded to a lot. He says, then it all went bad. First at the BET Awards. So remember, him and Lemon Pepper Stepper got into it at the BET Awards. And ultimately, they locked him out of the BET Awards when he went to smoke a cigarette. And I'm like, what were you doing, Ray J, in there where they felt the need to lock you out? Then later on, too, I'm really at a breaking point. To provide for my family and have generational wealth was always the plan. But money is evil and people are bad and I can't take it anymore. These chain of reactions are stemming from being locked in a false reality, confused about this whole life. The ish that happened tonight to me at the awards today was hurtful. I'm working backstage and then I go take a break in the backstage and BET wouldn't let me back in for some reason. I don't know who they didn't want me to see. It was weird. Anyway, I left and went back to silence my frustrations, flashing back to my everyday thought of my life. The truth that's given is a lie. I'm on my way out of the country. The shit that is happening is mind-blowing. It's making me suicidal and uncomfortable with the perception of reality. They paid me to shut up and I did. That was what stuck out for me. I feel bad and I hate myself for it. Ray J, what are you talking about? What do you feel bad for? I don't want any more of your dirty money. And before or right after I die, I promise you I will be free of it all. And the world can move on with what is real for me, no matter the consequences I have to face on the other side. I tried to do it for real last time. I'm sorry to myself. I'm sorry to myself. I'm sister. Sorry, Brand. I will make it right. I won't let them get away with it. What is he talking about? And you know, Brandy and Whitney Houston was really, really, really close. Really, really, really close. And y'all remember when Whitney passed Brandy a note? Before her passing? Y'all remember this? Here we go. Y'all remember this? Remember that note? What was in that note?
My dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come say hi. Come say hi.
This is right before Britney's passing.
Come say hi to your dad.
That is right before Whitney's passing. What was in that note? And then Ray J's behavior afterward. I feel like the walls are crumbling around Ray J. I feel like they are crumbling. And I just feel like he has some deep-seated demons that he's dealing with. I'm trying to find the footage of him running from the hotel. What were you running from? So the rumors are getting louder and louder about Ray J. And I just really feel like he got some explaining to do. Why would Suge allude to you having something to do with Whitney? Ray J, it's getting louder and louder. Why won't you address this? Stunner Girl even alluded to it. And why won't you? Now I'm starting to think Stunner Girl was on to something, child. Okay.
I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys can put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story. When it comes to the part where you talk about Left Eye had a problem with it, if he died because of me, that's a lie. But let's talk about some facts. Whitney Houston, it's on your hands. I remember the conversation when she thought her life was in the toilet. She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me. Next thing you know, she's dead. You brag about all these phone calls recorded. You brag about how Snoop tell you and told you he's a part of the people who put bread to kill Pac. That's why I say don't mention Tupac's name in none of your interviews, because you fuck with the motherfucker Snoop who said he had something to do with it. So Snoop was involved in killing hip-hop's best all-time artist. You was involved in killing the best female vocalist that ever did it, Whitney Houston. So to get your ratings to go up for Love and Hip Hop, wherever the fuck that is, or wherever you guys got to do to be relevant, talk about that. That alone, speaking volumes. I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys can put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story.
All right. So y'all heard it loud and clear with Suge. Not a crew. Let me know what y'all think. Replay thing. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think there's some truth to all these allegations? I mean, let's just call it what it is. Suge doesn't have the best reputation of telling the truth. But I do feel like he's very passionate when it comes to Tupac. And I believe the only reason why he spoke on Ray J is because he is mentioning Tupac. But Ray J is a known liar too. He's a known liar. All right. It's all fun and games till it's time to pay the piper. Let's leave it in the comments. Please like, share, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and follow me on all of my free apps. I appreciate everyone from my Naughty crew joining me. Let's leave it in the comments. All right. But not Ray J.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
And it's time for you to grow up and own up to it, like Ray J.
Ever in life, I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me.
Stand on business before you get.
You ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up.
Before you get swallowed up, brother, by your own demons. All right, Naughty Crew. Thank you all for joining me. Until next time, I'm out. 1.